Hello, welcome back to Zombies on a Plane. Doing the other four modes. This is Defend the Outside. So, as I said, the game. It was kind of originally heavily inspired by Snakes on a Plane. Don't think this was in the movie. So basically, you got to survive 10 waves. This is easier than Defend the Cockpit. Same thing applies. Um, just take care of the zombies pretty quick until you level up your guns. Um, put a couple of bullets in the ones on the engine, and that tracks them to you. And as you see, one's doing a bit of damage around the back there. The damage really only gets done like wave 8 or 10. Again, you can repair, same as the doors. The music is the same. The waves are the same as Defend the Cockpit. But it's novel. The only difference is you can jump around like a lemming, but make sure you land back on the plane because you plummet to your death. There's no parachute. So at the moment, it hasn't changed. So now I've got a submachine gun. Quickly get rid of them. Again, just shoot. Attract them towards you. So if you can't unlock the achievement with Defend the Cockpit, if it's too hard for you, you should be able to do it on this one. And that's it. So they always attack the same areas. I'll probably lose the jet engine or something. Shouldn't use... I think you can actually repair it from the wing, but for some reason I like to jump out on the engine. That does look pretty cool though. Whee! And at the start you'll see, so now it's saying protect the left wing, so I'm gonna have to jump over the plane. Thankfully I'm a bit of a space. Whoa, he shot. Oh man, I love it. Just fly. Feel sorry for the people that's landing on down there. That's basically about it. It's just a bit of carnage, a bit of fun. You can see the ocean through the clouds. Occasionally a jet a military jet will fly past. Which I like, as again, I like the idea that there's not just... I kind of... I love that. I kind of wish that there was a bit more progression. Like it told a bit of a story or something, as you're flying. I guess as the zombies do, if I did a bad job and they took over the engines and the engines started on fire, it kind of starts telling your story. Like you start to understand you're losing control. So this is how... Let's assume somebody's inside defending the cockpit, and now we see how they're going inside and outside the ship. Again, just put the trap. I'm showing you this because the shotgun doesn't sort of, and you don't get really many bullets. The shotgun doesn't glitch on this one. I haven't ever had a glitch on Defend the Outside, only Defend the Cockpit, and I've had a glitch on Survival Horde. There is one thing, I don't know how you repair the top fin. I could never get it to reach. I'm not sure why the zombies keep saying I will eat you. It sort of deems intelligence. What's that? red thing glowing up the top. So, thankfully they'll only ever attack one side. Was it just me or we had a bit of wind pushing? Maybe there's a bit of wind pushing. I haven't noticed that before, but yeah, it's a little bit more full on, and there's a little bit of fog, a little bit of smoke and cloud, I guess. Get away! I don't want you to destroy the engine. So we're already up to Wi-Fi 4, so we're already halfway there, really. And that's it. So I just repair it here. Sometimes you see military battleships at the bottom too, which is pretty cool. I've put it up a little bit louder so you could hear the sounds a bit more. So forgive me if you can't hear my commentary as good. Whoa. I just love how they slide across the airfield. Limbs going all over the place. Unbelievable. Okay. Sorry. Only 4 zombies to go. Alright. I got a chainsaw, so this is the last. Ooh. I want a chainsaw. This is bad. See if we can reach out to him. It is a little bit precarious coming. Is it just me or feels like the plane's tilting a little bit, and it's not that I've lost any engines. It honestly feels like I'm on a bit of a tilt. Now we're on a full cloud, so I guess there's wave progression that way, in a little bit more difficulty. And again, we got now we've got a chainsaw, so all I have to do is run around. Which some of the zombies are faster than me, so I don't know how this will work out. You'll notice money keeps flying around all over the place. I don't know why. You can't buy anything. So it's just visual look. You can't upgrade. As I said, we will talk about the developer at the end of this video. Have a bit of a look at who he is. Sort of. I won't ruin that. And that's it. So we just fix this again. Thankfully, it's a little bit slower, I find, fixing this than the doors on the inside. And again, you can fix the parts even when the Horde's on, but again, wouldn't recommend that. I like the jumping mechanics. Where are we going now? So we're going back to the right wing. Now I'm probably going to start losing plane parts because it gets a little bit more full on. There's still only 24 zombies, but they're always at you. Like, they're a lot more faster now, as you can see, and they're just always on me. I'm trying to grab their where is this one? I've put a trap down, but that was no point. That's nearly gone. Trying to get these zombies off that engine. Is that it? No, I still got one zombie somewhere. Where? Oh, there. Late to the party? So sorry. How to go toilet? I don't know. Do zombies go toilet? I don't think zombies would ever go toilet. So why do they get skinnier? They should technically get fatter. The more they become a fatty. So they don't go to the toilet. Oh, that was a bit of a screen. So as I said, this has been reused from an earlier game which ended up being a later game, so that they made. Oh, okay. We're on wave 9, so we only got one more wave, I think, after this, and that's it. That's mode number 3 done. Ooh, there's a lot on there. Alright. There we go, got him. And he hasn't got much. I haven't actually lost the plane part yet. One zombie. I'm actually impressed with myself. Stuff Randy and his high score. If you don't get that joke, watch Snakes on the Plane. Okay. And the very last wave. Here we go. So we're just going to start chewing through these as quick. Ooh. Okay. And where did they come from? They come from behind me somehow. Some of these zombies, how they get onto the plane, especially the cockpit. If you ever have to do, like, even if in the outside of the cockpit, it's they come from the front of the, literally from the front around. But it's like the last 3 zombies that do that. There you go. Ho ho ho. Well, I can't tell what's I like how they just leave the zombie bodies so they don't just despawn. Yeah, this is a lot more easier. There's not as many waves, zombies per wave. I think that's it. We're on wave 11. I don't think, is it going to require me to do wave 11? Really? Technically that should be it. Should just say you win. We have to do wave 11. I have to do wave 11, really? Wow, okay. 31 zombies. I'm actually surprised because normally you only have to do 10 to get the achievement. So it's a bit weird. Anyway, shouldn't have too many problems. Hopefully. This is a bit more full on. What am I? It takes so long to reload some of them. Whoa! There's something exploded, so that's what the outside of the ship's. Let's start. Fortunately, I've got 4 more. Hopefully, the plane doesn't tilt too much, and that should be it. So that's actually a pretty good, decent effort. And only 6 zombies left. As I said, stuff Randy and his high score. Okay. Now I'm fully confident of being able to secure a plane. I've done enough hours playing this game. Qualifies me. Imagine writing. You win. Oh, okay, so you just die and... Because I just needed the... So maybe you can just keep doing the... over and over again. So this Flight of Survival. This you get to choose the various... if you want a private jet or... I want to choose one of these. So we'll choose air. What do we want to choose? Zombie Airlines? Oh, look at that. Undead Express. They all look pretty cool. Let's choose Undead Express. Okay. And on this one, you are the pilot. So,
get ready. Zombies incoming.
Don't want to alarm anyone, but does anyone know how to fly a plane? And you basically got to shake the zombies off. So if you haven't had your lunch, if you've just eaten, I would honestly fast forward the video because sorry if you've brought up your lunch. There's no real way. You kind of got to do it this way and then maybe go backwards and do a little bit. Oh, jeez, I nearly. Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate and. Wow, I actually don't. Something has already exploded. That's not good. I actually don't know what way is up anymore. I am so. This is worse than the Gravitron. This is worse than when you get a broomstick and you stare at it and you have to spray it around 3 times. This is worse than Pin the Tail on a donkey. That's all it is. It's a zombie version of Pin the Tail on the donkey. Don't hit the ocean. So I've. What wave am I up to? I don't even know. Oh, you get to fly. Like it says fly near. Oh, difficulty level 4. So the objective again is to get up to difficulty level 10. This doesn't take too long. Unfortunately, everything. Oh, what if I can go to the sun? Is that the? Is that I? Oh, good grief. Oh man, I think I need to take some seasickness pills before playing this one. Okay, so I would hate to be the one analysing the black box. why did Zombie Undead Express crash? It's like, well, he did 16 pirouettes, then he did a full combo triple mid-air body slam flip, and then he did. This is something you would expect to see on WWE. And there's nothing else to do. Like, if you were to fly straight, you would basically have the zombies rip your plane apart within. I don't know why they're actually eating the plane. That seems to denote intelligent zombies. Not only did Edward Kim make them aggressive by giving us pheromone aftershave, but somehow he's made the zombies also intelligent enough to be able to bite essential plane parts, which is similar to snakes on a plane. The snakes were clever enough to bite through essential wiring required. Not really explain how that was happened. I'm sure pheromones didn't cause that, unless if they sprayed the pheromones on certain wires and then the snakes went right. That's the attack. So maybe Edward Kim has sprayed pheromones on the. Not that I'm sure zombies aren't really interested in pheromones like snakes on the plane. Must be blood. So that's it. We've already done it. That's difficulty level 10, 11. So we've all I don't know. I'll try and just fly into the ocean. Might as well try and kill myself so you can see what happens. That zombie was trying to sell me insurance sales for some reason. Even the engine is saying, "What are you doing?" Actually, they're probably going to bite all my engine parts off. So it's getting. Oh, here we go. Hey, look at this. You're going to get to see. Oh, this is going to be glorious. Do a barrel roll, Peppy. Do a barrel roll. Oh, look at that. Now that is a barrel roll Peppy would be so proud of. I admit defeat. If this does not work... Sorry, now I'm quoting Star Fox. Oh, there's a... Oh, there we... I would have liked to keep going through the water and have my... I wanted to try the other... We'll do this one. Flight of 10 waves. This is harder. So maybe I'll try one of the other ones. Let's try the helicopter. Now this is DLC. You can only buy this one. You got three helicopters. You got the presidential. Let's just do the presidential, and it's exactly the same thing. You just gotta wait for the last 10 waves, but apparently it's harder. So again, the technique I'm going to use. Oh look, the blades are doing half the work for me. Just turn the plane upside down. The problem's solved. Oh wow, really? I actually do look like I'm closer to the ocean though. Here, or am I? I really don't know. I am so sick. Wow. Oh no, I'm ages away from the ocean. I wonder if I can say. I wonder if you can crash into a ship. Should we try? Ooh. Hey, look at this. I'm doing a roller coaster move now. I'm going up in a loopy loop. That's cool. I don't need to do that. I can just do a roller coaster loopy loop. I'm sure that's. Oh, I'm doing a loopy barrel roll loopy loop. No, I'm sure there's a technical name for it, but I don't think, especially the military, I wouldn't say, okay, going to. Ooh, I look like I'm going to smash in the ocean here. Better hurry up with the 10 waves. I really have not. Hang on, I was near the ocean for a second. Now I'm in outer space. What? I really don't know what's going on anymore. So this isn't really a great gameplay. It's novel. It's nowhere near as good as some of the other modes. As I said, there would have been a little ways of being able to. Oh my goodness! Wow. Yeah. Sorry. Like, I feel like my ears haven't popped properly. I don't even need VR. This would be terrible in VR. I'm kind of yawning to try and get my ears to pop. How did that zombie even stand? If you actually watch some of the zombies are doing like a moonwalk. I'm watching the zombies more. I'm watching the zombies more than watching anything else. Okay, apparently we're going to Alaska now. So the only thing we need to do is search for Thule Station, and we'll be able to combine franchises. Oh. Actually, what would happen if... No, I was going to say, because the thing can't simulate dead matter, so... But zombies, are they really dead matter? So it can't... the thing can't assimilate a dead person, but could the thing assimilate a zombie? Because it's reanimated. There you go. I just came up with a idea for a movie. There you go. Only here. Okay, look, we're on wave 9, this is it. There's only one mode, and there we go. So let's try and see if I can go into the ship. Can I play? Oh, it's not. I got a complete wave 10, I guess. There's plenty of ships to aim for down there. I'm just going to do a loopy loop. And then we'll do a sudden nosedive and see. I don't know what the beep 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 is happening. Apparently I'm just going straight up at the moment. I shouldn't be. This wave 10 oh, there we go, got an achievement. And that's it. The only other mode is damn. What? Oh, I can't see properly. Damn it. I was trying to go. I was going to smash her into So this is just free flight. This isn't even a mode. This is just lazy. It's basically the same thing without the zombies. That's it. So I'm gonna just play a private jet, just see what the private jet does. Oh, that looks cool. So this is how you get as good as Randy. You just play this, do a lot of hours on this, get your pilot's license. So what is it? 30,000 hours? I don't know how many hours you need to do for a pilot license, but I'm sure, would it be 30,000? Surely it's not like, how do they even, I'm guessing there will be a driver's test. Which I would assume they'd be able to take over the plane. Like you wouldn't want to, be a driver's license. And anyway, that's enough of this. So let's have a look. Let's pretty much it, I think. So this is a store page, 2016 by Shangri La. As I said, it doesn't exist anymore. $7.50, $14.50 if you're going to get all the DLC, which is a rip-off, absolute rip-off. And that's the criminal part about it. And that's the DLC. You get an art book, the music, and a zombies on a plane, helicopter, and Santa. So Santa is $2.95. So the DLC is $8.85, all up. And this is so the Global Infection was a game they released in 2019, but they were actually they worked on that as 2012. And there's a Necrovision, but I don't think that's from Shangri-La. I think that's from One C Publishing, who must have bought it out. So here we have Shangri La Studios. This is the Steam database. We have the Australian dollar. The cheapest it's ever been is 75 cents on a 90% scale. This is the artwork that you have to pay $2.95 for. Basically 13 pages of art. Now, what's really sad about this is the guy who actually did this is a guy from India, and he's got it free on his Facebook page. So as I said, I'm not sure what the guy who owns Shangri La Studios, which is just an individual developer. And so this is Shangri La Studios. This is the Facebook. Their Twitter account has gone down. Their website doesn't exist anymore. And this is the Global Infection, as you can see, 2012. And this is what's on the website. So this is from Res Wart, if you look at the in-game credits. And the other people are who he outsourced to programmers and an animator and the 3D artist who did all the artwork that you have to pay $2.95 for. But we're interested in Res Wart. He's the guy, and this is his company, Res Luke Wart. He actually doesn't have any. He's gone bankrupt, and he doesn't have any social media accounts at all. I couldn't find anything on this guy. I looked up his address that he's put down for Shangri-La, and it comes to this house, which is legit. There's two companies in that house. So you've got Greenwood Wealth Solutions. They've been there before him. And you've got Adams Integra, and none of them have anything to do with him. So he's not part of that own workplace accounting. So it might have been a shell account from the beginning, but who knows. Well, that's pretty much about it. Until next time, I guess. Bye for now.